Chapter 8, Rise of the Ancient Castle. Runefaust. After a long and bitter fight, the Shining Force has finally arrived in Runefaust. Meanwhile, Darksoul is already at the Castle of the Ancients, trying to revive Dark Dragon. Will Max and his friends be able to stop Darksoul and seal Dark Dragon? Let the final battle commence! We're in the Runefaust region. There's the way we got through from the cinema. And as you can see, there is absolutely nothing in this super tiny country but a giant wall. And here we go. We have the castle. I guess there's a little nook and cranny over here. We have the castle and we have the village right before it. So, here we are. Hey, what's going on? Why is everyone so calm? It's a bit strange. Not at all like when I was still at the castle. The army kept a tight grip on things, and everyone always looked frightened, but now everyone looks so calm and cheerful. Well, it's pointless just sitting here, Max. Let's have a look around. That's not what she said at all, but... Okay. There's only one card in the area we need to find. Since the enemy's been fled, business has been terrible. But I guess you could just put a piece, break down piece. There's the one actually hidden somewhere in a tree. Following is engraved. Arkli Ramaldu VI, King of Runefaust. I think that's what that said. The 6th. Have you heard? Princess Narsha has returned. She was thought to have going to be killed by Darksoul. That's why she fled the castle. Yeah, that's what happened. Mihato is waiting for you inside the castle. Okay. Somewhere around here, there's a tree where we shall find Hanzo's card, honestly. Oh, right there. Speaking of the devil, this is actually where Hanzo joins in the original Shining Force, so you don't get much time with Hanzo. So let's see what his card does. I haven't actually looked at his card. I don't know what it does. Let's look at some of our new cards. Dragon. Copy Dragon with a great attack and defense. Affect an area on any range. Okay, Musashi. Super attack. Effect an ally's next attack is super attack. That's pretty cool to have. Hanzo. Ninja with high speed. Effect raise one ally speed. Not too great. Narsha's boost ally strength. Restore 20 magic points to an ally. That's pretty good. Zuka. Instant death attack. We have some really good enemy ones here we've gotten. The Master Mage. I've never seen this one. Within 2 spaces. Dullahan. Instant attack. Pain. Attack with the soul. Effect task that Grist to return to town. Enemies. Attack with any range. Attack with freeze. Attack. Robot with a great attack power effect. Attack enemy with attack power. Okay, so after this point, the last of the cards in this game are actually boss clear cards. We have, and every single battle that from this point outward is going to have a boss card. So keep that in mind. What's in here? Everyone in this land welcomes you. The war is over now, after all. And the last of their forces were just knocked aside. Already books, History of Runefaust Part 1. Tale of Two Gates. Okay. Can we get to read them? In years gone by, this country was a peaceful place. King Ramaldu was a kind king, and everyone was happy. There's our base. This is our headquarters. You're welcome to use it. There's a church. Let's all pray for peace. We need to revive some characters. Kokichiki and Torosa. I think there's only 2 that actually died. Alrighty. We got here item-wise, so at least these 2 things. No one may pass. Mahato's orders. Up ahead is a new Runefaust castle. You best stay away. So wait, there's 2... Oh, there's 2 castles. Listen, Darksoul is a very rude of evil. He tricked Ramaldu and made him follow a dark path. Yes, I know. Mihato is waiting for you inside the castle. Please hurry. All kinds of book. Runefaust the Great. On Peace. On Peace. There used to be a peace one. We welcome you. The fighting is over now, isn't it? There are many books. History of Runefaust Part 2. History of the Meeting of the Ancients. Can you even read any of those? Righteous Pole. Politics of Populace. You're a companion of Princess Narsha, aren't you? Thanks for protecting her all this time. See, the kingdom still loves Narsha, despite the fact that she thought everyone was gonna hate her now, because she went for the evil side. That castle is like a haunted house. Monsters everywhere. Mini books, Legends of Explained, Runefaust Industry. The knights threw down their weapons and ran. I guess they were scared of you. That explains why there was like no real forces out there but monsters. You had to told me a legend once. Do you want to hear it? Sure. Runefaust and Gardenia are twin cities built to protect the castle of the ancients. That's why they each have a gate to the castle. Sorceress magic, top secret, mysterious rune. Picture book of King Ramaldu, biography of General Elliot. Oh, General Elliot, we miss you. Alright, so let's... I think there's not much else in it, so let's stop dancing around and head into the castle. The Hato's inside. Let us out! We were tricked by Darksaw! We were full of remorse for fighting under his orders. Won't you believe us? Sure. You must hurry. Darksaw is inside the castle of the ancients. The castle is submerged in the depths, but Darksaw got in through the west gate. To get through the gate, you must get past Runefaust Castle. Be prepared for the final battle. There is a mighty force gathered there. It will be easy to break through. Wow, he had a lot to say. Anyone back here? No, nothing. Is this the original castle, or is this just like a fort? This castle hasn't been used for a long time, but if Princess Narsha is back and Mahotu wants to use it, we've got to clean. Well, I've got to clean. Can I get through? Thank you, madam. Thank you. Right, let's look through all the places, the beds, mini books. History of the Gate of the Ancients, Era of the Gods. Okay, so this is the old castle. Okay. The new castle was probably built because of Darksaw. For some reason like that. This looks just like the other castle in Gardenia, doesn't it? There's something strange in the air. Dark Dragon may awake soon. I keep up for here for that. Could at least had a little bit more to say, but whatever. Anyway, Mihato. Greetings, I am a sage of Runefaust. Mihato is my name. Don't try to speak. I've already learned that you have lost your voice. I've served this kingdom since the reign of the last king, but I was too weak. Darksaw is in total control, and King Ramaldu has lost the last shreds of his humanity. Mihato, is this true? Oh, it's Narsha. Princess Narsha! I heard you were safe, but to see your face again. I'm glad to see you too. Tell me, Mihato, what exactly did you mean? You said my father had lost his humanity. That is... Forgive me, Princess. I cannot hide it any longer. Darksaw still needs more time to revive Dark Dragon. He has turned King Ramaldu into a soulless monster, and he's using him as a shield. Then, there is no way to bring my father back? I'm afraid not. I understand. I sensed changes in my father long ago. Max, don't worry on my account. I was prepared for this. Sure. Max, Darksaw is in the Castle of the Ancients. You may have already begun the ritual to revive Dark Dragon. Defeat the enemies in your way and hurry to the castle. Max, I will be waiting at headquarters. Be sure to take me with you when you go into battle. And please, don't worry on my behalf. Okay. What a brave soul. I too implore you to take Narsha with you when you fight against King Ramaldu. It may be the last time that father and daughter will ever see each other. I'm gonna assume I nodded. Hurry, Darksaw's family and ancients are performing the rite to your time is spare. So yeah, that's kind of a hint. Is that like we need to bring Narsha with us? If you didn't, if you're not surprised, because you shouldn't be. Ramaldu is a card as well, and to get his card, you have to defeat him with Narsha. Very, very fitting, I think. So anyway, this is the final shop of the game. Let's see what we got. Broadsword, Chrome Lance, so this is the attack power weighty for skilled fighters, straight axe, Holy Staff, I think we have that already. The Buster Shot for the advanced. What you got in deals? Elf Slayer, things I've sold already. Alright, anyway, let's see what the Jagged Flash does. Or the Dragon Slayer. Effective against dragon-type enemies. So we're gonna give that to somebody. We'll probably give it to, May's got the well, I'll give her that because I never did get my anti-curse train, did I? Where was that at? Who has the better spear? It was not. Oh yeah. Kokishiki has it, doesn't he? Well, I'll figure this out later. There's the Buster Shot. I'll give it probably to Diane, because Diane probably gonna be the archer I use, and I can't give it to her. I don't know if I'll use Kokichiki much more throughout the game, honestly. I think Kokichiki's time is done, but maybe not. I mean, I'll consider it, but I don't really use Kokichiki much past this point of the game. Then again, I've been using a lot of characters I don't usually use at this point of the game, so you never know. Who should I give this to? I don't even know. Max's defense isn't that high. So kind of surprising. I don't even know. I don't. Just give it to her for now. It's not the time to do item arranging. Okay. So what we got? So this is the big ring that we can still buy at this point. The prayer ring, which Max already has, it reduces magic damage by 20%, which is great to have. We'll buy a couple of these, but buy them off screen. Any other deals? We got some items here. Jagged Flask, we have that one. Heavy Mace, Vermin Buster, Jagged Flask. Holy Ring! Protects against curses and allows normal use of cursed weapons. Here we go. This is the big thing you want if you want to be able to use your cursed items. I will buy this off screen, and I will give it to one of my knights, and I will give that knight the Devil Lance if it's better than anything else. And I will give them all of the cursed items to boost their attack power. So that will make them a terrible force to deal with. So we'll do that. That's my strategy for using it. I knew I hadn't missed the ring yet. I had a feeling, but it was just starting to get depressing, the one ring yet. So for the rest of this episode, we're going to be talking to our characters. We haven't done it in a long time. And I'll probably do it one last time before the final battle. But we'll do it for now, for here, to get rid of most of it. The band of warriors went on even after Gort left, but the band of knights harassed the members until they quit. In the end, not one was left. Sorry, is that it? Also, I missed Domingo's card. He was, his is somewhere near where other ones was. So the gods created White Dragon to confront Dark Dragon. Yep, and he's our ancestor, but White Dragon wasn't as strong as the gods thought. This is because White Dragon had a heart. There was a reason Dark Dragon is so strong, is because he has no heart. Or does that go without saying? Dark Dragon has no heart, so he will destroy or kill anything without a care. The god tried to avoid this with White Dragon by giving him a heart, but having a heart made Dark Dragon a gentle thing. Because he was gentle, he couldn't be really strong. In spite of this, White Dragon fought a fierce battle with Dark Dragon. What happened? White Dragon fought a terrible battle with Dark Dragon. He did it because he had a heart. If I do not fight, many lives will be lost. White Dragon realized this. He felt it in his heart. But White Dragon wasn't as strong as Dark Dragon. It looked like the powerful Dark Dragon would succeed in killing him. No! I wanted to know! Gosh! After this meeting, the man somehow managed to complete his research. It was 3 days before his daughter died. Although she was so close to death, she was as beautiful as ever, shining like a jewel. What the man had produced from his research was a small card. By holding up this card, he could record images of people and scenery. The man used the card he made to capture the image of his daughter. Reproduced on the small card as if she was still alive. No, not as if. In fact, his daughter really was alive inside the card. I must be going now. Let's talk more another time. We still have a little bit more to go with Moloch, to be honest with you. We saw an enormous terror whale appear over the mountains. As Nova had predicted, it was heading straight for the hole we dug. At the end of the day, he was just a big, stupid worm. We watched and laughed. But then the terror whale reached the hole, he just slithered straight over. We panicked and ran away. Sorry, Max, let's continue our conversation another time. Is that it? I was born to serve you. I will follow wherever you lead. Master, I have traveled through the ages with Lord Cain and yourself. It appears that you have not yet completely recovered your memory. There is a lot I want to say to you about that period in time, but 1,000 years plus the fight with Darksaw have had an effect on my memory too. Most of the data from then has been lost. Having said that, there is still some information in my memory. Let me tell you the data I still have, Master. That's right, I can tell you about your mother and father. Oh, cool. Pardon me. Ordinarily, I would have 3D images and voice recordings saved, but most of that has been lost, I'm afraid. Oh, that's sad. Master, I'm sorry, let's continue our talk later. How much more do I have to level you up to? How does this conversation thing work? Is it not concerned by levels? Is it only concerned by levels and in between battles? I don't even know. Whatever. Why don't I tell you about the Beastman of Busto? Go ahead. There's a race known as the Demodius. As you may have guessed, these beastmen are like bats. I did not guess that. They are nocturnal creatures, so people sometimes call them the Princes of the Night. Because they live in darkness, their sight is deteriorated and they can't see a thing. So they can make special sounds that allow them to explore and communicate. They are a timid species, and they hardly ever allow themselves to be seen, especially since Runefaust began its attacks. Maybe when the fighting ends, you'll have a chance to see one in Bustoke. Oh, really? You guys have like nothing to say. Are you ready for Arthur's Trivia Corner? Yes! I've been waiting for this one for a while. Do you know the full name of the leader of the magical land of Morania? No. It's Otarant Elsmian, a.k.a. the All-Seeing Guardian. That's cool. Oh, that's it? Aww. Sure enough, I was flying. But I wasn't flying free like a bird does. To be honest, I wasn't flying, I was just falling slowly. I wanted to fly free. Like a bird. It suddenly hit me. I shouldn't be beating my wings just like a bird does. Just like a bird, I'd beat my wings and fly freely. As soon as I had the idea, I started drawing plans. I would have a wing attached to each arm, and they should be able to move. I made the wings and went out for a test flight. I was flying! That's what I thought when I suddenly fell from the sky. I had to rethink. Yes, oh, yeah. Oh, what? Really? I leveled you up a lot. The third of Dr. Brian's 8 treasures is the Angel Chorizo's dress. The dress was sewn from the wings of an angel that fell to the earth long ago. Lighter than a feather and more dazzling than a jewel, people would fight to own it. But the dress is cursed and carries any who wear it into the sky. For wearers the dress can never come back to earth no matter how much they want to. That is creepy. How much? I don't understand how this works. I know, I could tell you my I know, I could tell you my favorite color. It's black. Okay. You wanna know more? I told you my favorite color already, right? It's black. You told me that! Really, you must understand. I have no interest in anything apart from fighting. I just don't know anything interesting I can tell you. Ah, Musashi, you're different looking now. Oh, duh. The path to the sword is trod by the fearful. Fearing the enemy and knowing one's own helplessness, from this one can be enriched. The path of the sword is not without its pleasures. Enjoyment that one carefully makes one carefully like a child. That is the true spirit of the sword. Forgive me. Let's talk about the path of the sword another time. I'm running out of time for this episode. I'm not gonna tell people I know won't say anything. Zuka? You're a persistent one. I have no anecdotes worth telling you. Ninja Law 4. Running water. The art of moving over sea, rivers, and lakes freely. You may run unhindered over the water surface with these water spiders on each foot. But bear one thing in mind. Should you stop running, you will sink where you stand. That is cool. Ninja 5. Shadow trees. The forest trees and the plants are your allies. Observe his footprints and stun your enemy with pollen. Hide between the tree trunks. Make medicines and food. Knowledge of the plants is but one part of the Ninja Law. That was cool and worth the time. The priest knew about my gift and he told me this. Leave this church. Go out and use your gift to help as many people as you can. In any case, it was time for me to leave the church and stand on my own 2 feet. So it is the priest asked and left the church to start work. It was so hard to say farewell to everyone. They were like brothers and sisters to me. No, even closer. Having left the church, I decided to look for work in Alterone. I wanted to find a job where I can earn a lot of money. The church never had much money, and this made life difficult for them. I want to send as much money back there as possible. I managed to find a job as a maid for the princess of Alterone Castle. That's why she has the maid outfit. Sorry, really? More stuff you need to say? Okay, Henry's a really nice person, isn't she? She'll be a great queen for Gardenia. She's not only beautiful, but kind of elegant, too. Hope I turn out to be as a good woman as Henry. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about Runefaust. We're here. My father used to be a good man years ago. Runefaust was a small country, but it was peaceful. But then Darkstraw arrived. He expanded the army and started invading other lands. I wonder if Runefaust will ever go back to being the peaceful land it once was. May's a lovely girl, don't you think? To be honest, I was a bit scared of her at first. But when we got to talking, really, she's really nice. When Louis was bothering me one time, she just shoved him away. I want to become strong like May one day. I'm sorry, Max. Can we talk later? How much your levels? Oh, yes, I know. It's not that I dislike them, but I'm not too keen on sweets. Really? Interesting. The maid's children in the castle like to eat sweets and cakes, but I'm not a fan. I don't mind sweets if they're not too sugary, though. When I have free time, I like to read books about magic. I started reading back in Gardenia, but in Marinia, I had more time than ever to read. It was wonderful because there were more books than I could possibly get through. Excuse me, that's I'll talk to them more later. Teo got more to say? My uncle and aunt had started the rumor. Despite knowing that I continued to live with them, I had nowhere else to go. Aw, poor Teo. I love her dress. So red. Aw. I really want to see the end of these guys' stories, but there's just... The only way for me to possibly be able to get all of these stories is to just grind them all so high in levels. I think, if that's how it works. I don't even really know for sure. I might be wrong. But, that's somewhat how it's supposed to work. I don't know how I'm going to get them all. I think, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and see if I can find the stories posted online. And rather than have you guys go and look them, I'll probably make a bonus episode after everything's said and done. And just do like an audio reading of them all, which I think would be kind of cool. Alright, anyway. Going anything? No. Dr. Croc's inventions. Oh yeah! The horseless horn-drawn cart is really amazing. It's a car that uses a steam engine, so no need for horses. The only thing is, the steam engine is so hot, only the likes of grunts can stand it. In the end, everyone who rode it came away with burns. Those returns piled up too. Well, that was funny for a moment. You guys don't have much, do you? No. Yeah, okay, these two are over here. Try not to get hurt. I'm getting older so much spellcasting wears me out. So then shall I teach you something of the history of Prompt? Prompt was founded about 1,000 years ago, according to my history book. Those left after the fall of the previous civilization established a new estate. And you have to wait if you want to hear more. I just leveled you up so freaking much! How does this work? We must pool our strength to destroy Darksaw. That is our mission. If you wish, I could speak with you for a while. I am one of the Volpes race. We used to live in the woods to the west of Bustoke. Very few of our kind are able to use magic. My mother and father couldn't, but for some reason I was born with magical powers. I couldn't help feeling proud of that when I was a child. My mother and father sent me to Marinia Magic School so I could develop my talents. I was just a child without a care, and I knocked happily on the door to Marinia. Aww. I was actually getting kind of interested. I think I've talked to everybody that I will possibly able to get a story out of, because I haven't leveled up everybody like I usually do. This time I only leveled up the characters I've been using. So there's just so many stories and just no way to hear them all. It's just so frustrating. Also, you're going to want to try as hard as you can for Moloch, because Moloch actually has a friendship card, and you have to get it from him. After, I think he get it at the end of the story, so I don't know how much further he has to go. I honestly think his story is probably almost done, so probably a few more levels will probably do it. So anyway, let's get our advice from Nova. Max, are you ready prepared to depart? So it's finally time to storm Runefaust Castle. At this stage, I'm not really able to give you any more advice, except The enemy headquarters protected by strong enemies. Be careful. Very careful. Alright, the bank? That's still there for the whole game. I've never actually used it. Take care. Pray for your victory in battle. Alright, so let's have a quick look around. Probably not much to do here, really. Sorry, I didn't know it was you, Max. Please be careful. Max, be careful. So anyway, I think that'll probably be a good note to end this on. I'll get the parties and stuff ready. And I think next time on Let's Play Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, after I've done all of my arrangements, we will head off to Runefaust Castle and take the battle to Normaldu. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all will join me next time.